Lewis, do you have any questions for me or for our class? Did we answer that correctly?
That was perfect because that leads right into the performance task that you're going to do. So they did the expenses, right? They have the total for that. All right, so now let's go to answering those questions. It's a perfect segue right into.
Okay. All right. So, Brandon, what does S in solve mean? Brandon, S. Brandon, study the problem. Who wants to add something else to it?
What?
Brandon is continuing. Go ahead, Brandon. What else, Brandon? You said circle, underline. You're leaving out something says, starts with Aaron's. What else?
Answer the question, what is the problem asking you to find?
Okay, so let's read. We already said circle. Okay. All right. You good? Okay. All right, so we're going to read what they're asking us to do. So write and simplify an expression that it represents the total amount of the initial cost. Find the total amount of the initial cost when 3 employees attend the conference. Okay? Read that to yourself. I'm going to walk around and we're going to come back to it. Read this part of the question that's being asked to you.
Mr. Beaman, let's go back to that first part where it says a company starting at the top.
Okay, good, right here.
And let's have them do that on their own because they've been working with Saul, right? So
Yes.
you ask them what the S stood for. So let's have them.
Listen up. Look, go ahead, Miss Lewis. I'm sorry.
Let's have them annotate that as well as the problem themselves under.
You guys understand what Miss Lewis is asking us? All right, go for it. I'm sorry. That's what they do to me. They know how to do this. I sometimes get in the way. Go ahead, guys.
Do what?
So here's a question right here. And what we've been working on with Saul, go ahead and underline, fill in, and okay? Go ahead. Here's a question right here. Okay? Go ahead and start underlining and fill in. Fill in the facts, line up. Good. Just like we did yesterday. Okay? Remember, you can put this to the side. All right? Brandon, remember yesterday? We took this question right here and we go ahead and fill in the gaps. All right? Go ahead, Brandon. Avery, you have any questions? Okay, so explain to me what you're going to be doing right here.
Underline the question.
And what else?
Mr. Beaman?
Yes?
I don't know what else.
No. And what else? Okay, so what we're doing is, first of all, can you read, just try to read this right here. Go ahead, you can do it. And Brandon, you guys can work together.
So basically, we just the company. So what's the underline?
Yes, raise your hand.
I don't care, bro.
Okay, so you stuck?
Yeah, this book is not.
Okay, remember the solve problem that you did yesterday?
We talking about right here. We talking about right here up here. It's not the
So read this first. One person read it out loud. Go.
What does it mean to verify?
One person, go. Okay?
In the so-called
So what you're doing is you have the food reimbursement, so that's the first problem. Let's take it, turn it over to the expense. So you guys are ahead. Okay? Good. So now this is where you start. Okay? So a company pays for the employees to attend the conference for 2 days, okay? So here you have the conference registration, the hotel registration, and the exhibit. This is S in solve. Well, what is S? Underline inside here what the company is asking you. Pull out the facts. See, I'm doing it all.
Mr. Beaman, I go to the bathroom.
Okay? Take your hood off.
I go to the bathroom.
Yes.
I circled the birds and you told me.
Okay. All right. Question?
So we need to tell them.
Okay. 1 second. Listen up.
Statement. So they have to line up statement, line up questions if they're looking for an actual question.
All right. So. All right. So take a look in this box right here.
First one.
Yes. In here. All right. I'm going to read it. If I can't read because you guys won't allow me to read because you're talking, we're going to continue to walk around and try to see if we can work through this together. But pay attention. So in the first box, it says write and simplify an expression that represent the total amount of the initial cost. What is the total amount of the initial cost?
1,000.